expect for this crypto market outlook. And of course, today is Valentine's Day, a very special day, and Bitcoin continues to rally. And of course, again, currently right now, the price is at 51.7K at the moment, continue to go higher, okay, and have exceeded expectation from all those expert analyses, technical analyses. Again, many are mentioning that Bitcoin will have a pullback or retracement, even myself as well, okay. We expect Bitcoin to have at least a retracement back to 30,000 or 35,000 at least, but the rally continues to go on, okay, and we'll see how this rally will continue, okay. Most likely this rally will sustain right all the way to April Bitcoin halving, right? In 2 months from now, we'll have a Bitcoin halving, okay. So we can see in this article here, right? So Bitcoin pushing beyond 50K, okay. So what is next, right? So what is next after 50K? Okay, so Bitcoin have surged to historical heights, above 50,000 at the moment. So as you can see, the spot ETF approval since, okay, of the spot ETF approval, we can see many institutions are pouring in money, especially coming in from those public retail investors also are pouring in. You can see the confidence starting to build up as well. Okay, so you can see the price continues to surge. Okay, there's no stopping Bitcoin from continuing to soar higher. Okay, so the unexpected price increase marked a significant moment for the cryptocurrency market, as many crypto analysts have foreseen the price of Bitcoin reaching as high as 100,000 during the 2024 bullish phase. So right now, what you can see here is that the sentiment is really quite bullish. And of course, there's also greed in the market as well. Okay, according to the Fear and Greed Index. Okay, so we are at between greed and extreme greed situation. Okay, so I think a lot of people are still buying in, coming in. All right. So as long as the rally continues, right, people will continue to buy. Okay, because right now there is no proper wash off in the moment for all those weak hands. Okay, so sooner or later there will come a time where the market will create fight in the market. Okay, and that's where you will test those weak hands, whether are they willing to hold when the challenging time comes. Okay, when Bitcoin do a retracement at least 20 to 30%, that's where the time you will test many holders, right? Whether the weak hand or the strong hands as well will be tested. Okay, so all in all, we can see the market is quite bullish. Okay, so sharing a chart illustrating the evolving sentiment of long-term holders. Martinez explained that Bitcoin holders tend to go through a series of emotions during a bullish period. Okay, and then what are the emotions that he's mentioning? These emotions starts positive and strong before gradually leading to the usual fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which is also known as FUD. Okay, so this is a situation. Okay, when people only interested when there's hype, when there's narrative, when things are going good, right? Nobody wants to accumulate when the market is sideways, when the market is boring. Okay, so when the market is up like this at 51,000, okay, people tend to FOMO, fear of missing out, or tend to buy in at the top. Okay, so these people will never learn. And later on, we will learn more, especially all those newbie mistakes and how you can able to, start with a proper journey in your crypto investment. Okay, how not to make a newbie mistake. Okay, in this cycle. Okay, so you can see here the Bitcoin bullish cycle. Okay, I would expect also maybe could be a near peak performance or could be at the mid-cycle top. Okay, so another thing which is quite concerning is the bullish sentiment coming in from the crypto market, because when the price move up too quickly, that's where the market cycle might end also quite quickly. So we don't want to have this kind of phase where the market peak too fast, okay, and then we don't have a chance to actually take profits. Okay, that's a thing that is quite fearful as well. Okay, so here, according to Martinez, the Bitcoin bullish cycle may be approaching its zenith, potentially reaching to an all-time high not since 2021 November. Okay, and then of course when the price of Bitcoin surged to almost 70K, so this is the euphoria stage. Okay, this is where the peak. Okay, so maybe my assumption is that Bitcoin can continue to push all the way to an all-time high, maybe even before the halving. As we can see, the sentiment right now is really, really bullish. There is no reversal at all in this trend at the moment. You can see money has been pouring in, coming in from the ETF alone. Okay, then crypto analysts reveal that Bitcoin has entered a bullish phase that could propel its price to new levels. Okay, so furthermore explaining what this upward momentum okay, the cryptocurrency could reach the peak of euphoria. So this is a thing that we do not want to go through, or we do not want to happen so quickly, which is the peak of euphoria. So what happened when it reached to the peak of euphoria? That's where the market tends to take a turn. That's where it will say the party will be ending. Okay, party is over. Time to take profits and move on. Okay, so you see, which typically categorize the end of a bullish cycle. So we do not want that. Okay, so the slower the better, rather than moving too quickly, especially at this momentum at the moment. Okay, it's been too overly bullish, I would say. Okay, there's no proper correction at the moment. Since October, last year October, we've been riding till now. Okay, so these are the things to take note. And then, of course, you can see the next article here, moving on, coming in from Solana. So Solana yet again making another headlines. And of course, last week alone, they have a major breakdown on their network, which lasted about 4 to 5 hours of network outage. And here you can see Solana continues to rally again. Okay, nothing is stopping Solana at the moment. Because why? It is driven by hype and narrative. As long as there is hype and narrative, the coin will definitely perform well. Okay, so Solana rallies about 19%. So currently, I think it's hitting about 116 at the moment. Okay, so next stop will be $120. Okay, so again, Solana has been outperformed all kinds of chains. Okay, not only Ethereum, but other side chains as well. Okay, so you can see why Solana continue to perform, right? So not to mention that they are also onboarding all those type of coins, which is meme coins. Okay, and then Jupiter's DEX also launching their own meme coin, which is called WEN. Okay, and then we have a lot of tokenless protocol. They are yet to announce as well. Okay, so you can see more and more people are actually going into Solana, diving deep into Solana. Okay, to buy all those kind of coins like meme coins. Okay, so the driving force behind Solana's bullish run include airdrops, okay, and the network's ability to provide a more affordable and user-friendly solution compared to its competitors. So other competitors could not provide its scalability, okay, and of course, you look at the gas fee, is super duper cheap in Solana, right? So if you have interacted in Solana ecosystem, it is super duper cheap compared to Ethereum, Avalanche, or Polygon, or whichever. Okay, so this is a time maybe you want to take the opportunity to test out on the Solana DEX, Solana protocol. Okay, and you have a stand a chance to actually earn the airdrop as well. Okay, by participating in the Solana ecosystem. Then, of course, you can see Solana was unaffected by Solana's recent network. Okay, so last week alone, from February 6th, okay, they had a 5-hour downtime. This is a concern. Why I'm not really a fan of Solana? Okay, because of the network failure. So imagine if you transfer a huge sum, for example, of USDT to another blockchain. So imagine the network is down for 5 hours. So this is a concern. And then you cannot track where is your funds go to. It may be pending or may be stuck or may be lost. So this is the thing. The scary thing about this is the network issue. Okay, prompting validators to coordinate a software update and restart from a specific slot. Okay, and exchanges also halted deposits and withdrawals of Solana and Solana SPL tokens. So this is an issue. When the network is down, most of the major exchanges or the DEX have to stop operating. Okay, so this is a thing that we do not want to see. But again, this will not be the last, and this will be continuous effect in the Solana ecosystem. So that's the downside here. The disadvantage is this, the network outage. Then of course, we're looking at the bull market scenario. Okay, how does this benefit Solana's price? Okay, so here we can see, right, Solana price tends to track Bitcoin, okay, on the wider crypto market trends. However, to determine whether Solana's rally, right, above 110 is sustainable, one should measure Solana's network activity. Okay, so again, network activity, we are looking at the total value locked. How many investors are actually locking their tokens in the Solana ecosystem, right? Whether they are trading, providing liquidity, okay, and then supporting the ecosystem, okay, right? I think majority of them are actually doing this because of the airdrop. Okay, the main purpose is airdrop as well. So they're actually supporting the ecosystem based on that. Then, of course, you can see here the initial analysis of dApps, decentralized app activity. Again, it's not favorable for Solana network, as data from the past 7 days shows a 29% contraction in the number of active addresses. Okay, so all in all, we can see Solana will definitely continue to soar higher. Okay, and of course, many retail investors, I would say, or dumb money will definitely put more money into Solana because why? Of the meme coins. So meme coin is quite hot in the Solana ecosystem. That is the reason why people tend to continue to support Solana. Doesn't matter how bad the network outage is, they will still continue to perform. So that's the whole thing. Hype and narrative, right? So that is the second article for this one. Then moving on next. Okay, so next one, another hot topic is the spot ETF for Ethereum. Okay, so spot ETF Ethereum could be approved by this year May alone. There is a 50% chance of approval. Okay, and of course, there are a lot of hedge funds are continuing to apply. Total about 8 hedge funds. Okay, but then again, all depending on the SEC, whether or not will they continue to delay. Okay, and of course, what 𝗧𝗺𝗀𝗀 will do in the upcoming months before the approval. So let's see, right? So we can see here the situation from the hedge funds. Okay, you can see Steve Kurtz, global head of Galaxy Asset Management, agreed there is a 50% chance, okay, of a spot ETF approval in May. Okay, also predicted a 75% chance by end of 2024. So you can see either one way or another, by end of 2024, there's a high probability of a spot ETF approval for Ethereum. So that's why you can see the momentum, bullish momentum, is slowly shifting towards the altcoins, the smaller coins. Because once this spot ETF were to approve for Ethereum, then you can see how much of gains, how much of bullish momentum for the smaller coins to continue to soar higher against the BTC. Okay, then of course we're looking at the SEC as well. Okay, on whether Grayscale would sue the SEC. Okay, in the event of a rejection, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. So again, it's all about settling in court. Okay, so whether or not the court will take place again, whether the judge will continue to push the SEC to approve will be another question again. Because the last time when Bitcoin first ever spot ETF was approved in the US, it needed the judge on New York justice system to actually step in to actually push the SEC for 𝗧𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀 to approve the first ever spot ETF in the US. Okay, so 8 companies or 8 hedge funds, okay, have already intended to offer a spot ETF for Ethereum. Okay, so of course we are looking at nonetheless ARK Invest. Okay, we have VanEck. Okay, we have also BlackRock. Okay, so whenever BlackRock apply or wanted any ETF, there is a high probability or high chances that BlackRock will get it. Okay, so we have seen already the spot ETF has been approved, and now they are going after the spot ETF for Ethereum. Okay, so you can see what happened. The SEC must approve or reject VanEck's application by May 23rd. Okay, May 23rd, that is after the Bitcoin halving. Though it is not necessary to approve the fund. Okay, it will likely decide on whether similar applications simultaneously. Okay, so again, I think the SEC will definitely delay. Okay, they will use whatever option that they have, a 3-strike rule, so they can delay up to 3 times. Okay, so whenever they delay for the first round, there is a gap of 90 days for the next filing again. So they can give another excuse to delay for the second round and then another 90 days again. So that's how it works for the SEC process to actually delay, approve, or refile again for the spot ETF. So I believe this SEC will use whatever option that they have, the 3-strike rule, prolong the spot ETF. So most likely by end of this year, maybe you might get the spot ETF for Ethereum, right? So this is the one. Now finally moving on to the halving. So where are we now? So we have exactly 63 days from now, 2 months from now, April 18th, okay, for the Bitcoin halving. So whenever Bitcoin did a halving, then you can see the supply reward cut into half. Okay, block mining, you can see blocks remaining, 9,571. Okay, so after the halving, you can see the rewards will cut into half, and of course the production or the mining difficulty will get more tougher. And then miners will have a huge challenge of upgrading their mining system. Okay, so that's the thing about the Bitcoin halving activity, Bitcoin halving event, right? Now moving on next. Okay, so what we are seeing right now, okay, is a newbie mistake. Okay, so I believe most of you who come into crypto will tend to make a newbie mistake. So this is a very common mistake for those who are in crypto, and this is a time to pay attention. Okay, whether you're newbie or whether you are in the space for many years or OG or very experienced crypto player, I think this is a time that you might want to take note. Okay, so beginners often fall for it. So what is it? Being on the sideline, always waiting right? When to buy or when to sell. And the worst part of it, they are not taking any action, or probably no coiner at all. Okay, and then they wait and see for their friends to make the gains, and then they go in. So that's the biggest mistake. And then of course, market moves up. This is a very common mistake. Many newbies or many amateur investors, they go in because why? Market is up. Like BTC now is at 51.7. They buy now. They long or they leverage, take leverage. Okay, this is a thing that you don't want to do it. Okay, and then of course the next one, get FOMO, fear of missing out. Every time when you see a new shining coin or IDO just release a new coin, and the price already pumped about 10x or 5x, you tend to buy, you can't wait. So these are the mistakes that you need to take note. And then assessing risk to compensate for it. Okay, so these are the things. You don't look at the risk to reward. What is the reward higher than the risk, or the risk is higher than the reward? Okay, so these are the things you need to take note. And then getting greens again, getting washed off, getting wiped out. Okay, and then play safe and stay sideline. This is a common mistake, right? So this is a thing to take note. Okay, so this is an amateur mistake, and hope you guys can be able to learn from it. Then moving on next, also another lesson for those who like to leverage trade, for those who think that trading can make a huge fortune compared to hodling. Let me prove you wrong here, because I was once a trader as well, and I have seen the worst and the best trading. Okay, and nonetheless, you can see that by hodling alone, buying and holding on spot alone, can outperform any top trader. Okay, because what you can see here from this person, Ionic, the Ionic XBT. Okay, so definitely why you need to listen. And he said what? I utterly and genuinely want all my followers to win. Okay, what is the knowledge here that he's sharing? Okay, you do not need to day trade in a crypto bull run. Okay, so day trading meaning buy low, sell high, buy low, leverage on BYBIT, 10x, 20x, right? And then maybe you gain profit today, tomorrow you lose it all. So that's the thing he's mentioning. Okay, you do not need to be on a 1 hour time frame trying to buy and sell for a 10% move. Okay, but many, again, they are driven by instant gratification. They want the profits now. They want it yesterday, but they cannot buy and hold and wait for a couple of months or probably a year or two to see a life-changing gains or life-changing wealth. Okay, I've seen so many people get left behind this way. Okay, by who? By people just buying and holding. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, why I can be able to outperform against trader from last cycle by just buying and holding. Okay, buying and holding alone, okay, will give you more than just 10%. Okay, we have seen a few clients as well by just buying and holding or spot. Okay, have outperformed any kind of trader. Okay, and it's the best and it's the safest as well compared to leverage trade. Okay, so if you want to do swing trade for 2 or 3x, it's fine. But if you want to hold on spot for 10x or 100x, even better. Okay, you see the difference. So when you trade and you hold HODL, there is a huge difference. Okay, so time in the market beats trying to time the markets. So I think most of the traders will like to time the market. Okay, buy low, sell high. Okay, and then take out for a quick profit of 20%, 30%, they're happy. Yeah, that is short-term. That is short-term enjoyment. But you're not making any life-changing wealth. Life-changing wealth is coming from this, by hodling, by going in last year alone during the accumulation phase where the market is totally sideways. Okay, when you buy before last year October, that's where you start to harvest. That's where you start to see your rewards now going up. Okay, most of the coins now are actually up. Okay, 5x, 10x. Okay, so these are the things to take note. All right, moving on next. Okay, so this is the cycle currently right now, the halving, Bitcoin halving cycle, or the top. Okay, so this is by CryptoCoin. Okay, so the halving cycles theory, okay, is mentioning what? The alternate theory says there is a possibility that Bitcoin cycles are shifting left by 6 months. So why is it 6 months? Okay, as price nears yearly highs, more and more people are convinced this time is different. So many people like to say this time is different, this time is different. Even last cycle also the same. But end of the day, the cycle tends to repeat. Okay, and it does rhyme as well. Okay, so according to the alternate theory, new all-time high will appear after May 2024 instead of November 2024. You can see the movement right now. The cycle is moving quite quickly, quite fast compared to the last cycle. Okay, even I can feel it as well. Last cycle, what happened is that there is a COVID black swan event that actually delays and prolong the cycle of Bitcoin to continue to rally. So what we are seeing now, there is no COVID dump at the moment. There is no black swan event. So that's why you can see the crypto market continue to take off where it left off. Okay, so what you can see here, this is the current situation right now on the halving cycle theory. So we are somewhere around this level here, right? Heading to the purple line here, heading to the purple dot, sorry, to the purple dot. Okay, so we are in this orange here. Okay, no, not in this orange, somewhere on the purple line here. Okay, so consider we are so quite early. Okay, and most likely we will continue to create a new all-time high. Okay, based on this sentiment right now. Okay, so you can see from green, all right, from green to yellow. Okay, and then from yellow heading up to purple. So purple, they could be creating a top. Okay, so that's why he's mentioning cycles are shifting left by 6 months. Okay, this will call for a top around May 2025. Okay, next year 2025 instead of 2026 or end of 2025. So this cycle could end very quickly and very early, and many will be caught surprised. But of course, this is not financial advice. Okay, it could continue with the same cycle of last cycle as well, of 2020. Okay, but what I feel right now in this cycle is moving very, very fast, very quickly. Okay, because we have the spot ETF approval as already approved. Okay, and now of course the institutions, the retail investors are also pouring in as well. This could actually add more sentiment, bullish sentiment into the market. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this is the thing to take note, right? Okay, and then moving on next. Okay, so moving on next to the airdrop event. So for those people who qualify for the Starknet, okay, so Starknet is actually a layer 2 under the Ethereum. So Starknet have finally announced their token eligibility. So if you have used Starknet ecosystem, okay, if you have swap provide liquidity under Starknet network since last year, November, then you should have qualified for the Starknet airdrop. Okay, so you can able to claim on the 20th of February. So, a little story to share. I think Resale and me did not qualify, right? It was so near yet so far. Okay, I was thinking that I also qualified for this airdrop. So, yeah, so me and Resale did not get it. Okay, so that's the thing about having high expectations. So, this is the Starknet eligibility airdrop page. So in order for you guys to qualify, what are the requirements? So you have to understand this is a lesson to be learned here. Okay, for those who are new, for those who are OGs in this space, right, who wants to qualify for airdrop. So the requirement here is what? You should use Starknet more than 5 times in total during 3 separate months or more. And then what you need to do, you need to transact at least $100 before November 15. So my journey in Starknet, I have entered 14th of November 2023, 1 day before. So you imagine that. And then you need to hold at least 0.005 Ethereum in your wallet, which is about $10. Okay, $10 or more on that date. So you can see, so near yet so far. So I did not qualify. Okay, it is so hard to take in, but again, this is life and you have to move on. Okay, so this is a thing to take note also. And then of course, in order to qualify, you need to at least maintain a balance in your account, at least $10 to $20. So you don't want to leave your wallet empty. That is a lesson to be learned here. Okay, so you want to make sure after you do whatever activity on the protocol, make sure to leave a balance, at least a minimum of $10 to $20 to be on the safe side to qualify for the airdrop. So this is a lesson to be learned here. Okay, all right, a very painful lesson, but again, nonetheless, this is things that I can share based on the experience. So all you can see, they are rewarding on developers, Starknet developers, Ethereum, okay, and of course Starknet users as well. So Starknet users is basically farmers, people like us who are farming. Okay, so everything on the 15th of November last year itself. Okay, so these are the things, all right? Okay, moving on next. Okay, we can see here. Okay, moving on next is crypto tutorial or crypto education. So crypto education, I'm mostly focusing on airdrops or airdrop tutorial or testnet tutorial. So for those of you who wants to learn, you can learn. And I don't expect you to follow exactly, but this is the next one. But this is actually quite quite recently. Okay, it's been launched for 1 month already. But I just want to highlight this because this is quite easy to do. Okay, and of course, this doesn't cost you any money. So you can able to create a free account, free wallet, and you can start doing. So what is DOP? It's also known as Data Ownership Protocol. Okay, focusing more on data restriction, data privacy at your own custody. So example, let's say if you want to transfer funds, right, using your wallet to your friend, normally the transaction will be recorded in the blockchain, right? So there is no privacy. So what Data Ownership Protocol, also known as DOP, they are actually censoring the blockchain transaction, right, in a legal way, okay, in a legal way. So this is what it's all about DOP, okay, all right. So here, this is a use case, very, very important for a company to thrive, is the utility and use case. What is the use case for? Because most of the companies, when they launch a token, basically is for speculation, or just for trading, buying and selling, but there is no use case at all. So for testnet like DOP, there is a huge use case for it, right? So you can see, all right, especially for individual, their main focus is transparency, okay? That is in the blockchain itself, okay? And then if you look on to why do individuals want to encrypt their assets, the whole idea here is data encryption. They want it to be in private, okay? So if you look here, there are a couple of reasons people might give for keeping their on-chain financial information undisclosed, right? So example, Jane, I want to invest and transact in crypto. I even have the option to receive part of my salary in crypto, right? I want to opt in. My friends are looking at such solutions as well, okay? All right, then what stops me is that if I use one wallet for transaction, others who know my wallet address will see what I hold, how much I hold, and how much I spend my money. So there is no privacy there, okay? Once they know your address, they can see, they can track. So that's why DOP comes in and to encrypt the blockchain address. Okay, so that's what they are trying to do here. Okay, that is their utility. So you can able to read more. Now moving on next to the tutorial. Okay, so another thing to take note here is the 𝗀𝗃 campaign. So you can also participate in the 𝗀𝗃 under DOP. Okay, so why is 𝗀𝗃 very important? Because whatever you do on the 𝗀𝗃, it actually takes into account from the company alone, right? So the company will track based on your activity, on the testnet activity. So if you have participated, if you have done all these quests, okay, so mostly they will reward. So most of the companies that launch their token, like Manta, like 𝗀𝗃, they are rewarding testnet users, okay, instead of others, okay, instead of people who just stake, okay, they are rewarding more on testnet users. So this is the thing why I stress so much on the 𝗀𝗃 campaign, on those type of 𝗀𝗃 platform, okay, is for you to interact, okay, with all these activities. Okay, so now we move on to the testnet. So testnet, very simple, okay. So you go to this website called doptest.org, okay, and then you need to sign up, okay, you need to create a wallet address. You can use your metamask address, okay. So I will put the tutorial under the description link for you guys to watch later on, okay, to watch later on, okay. So you just need to connect, that's all, okay. Okay, and then there are a few steps here. So your first step, you need to follow DOP on Twitter, okay. Secondly is to claim the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀 ETH, which is the testnet, okay, testnet token, okay, of Ethereum, and then claim your DOP testnet, okay. Third, claim testnet asset. So you can claim any amount. So you just follow according. This is quite straightforward. Total overall, we have 7. Option 8, you don't have to. You don't have to invite. But if you want to invite, up to you. So once you're done, that's it. Okay, you're already done here. So you just need to do once. You don't have to do repeat every time. Just do once until step 7. Okay, and then you're good to go and complete the 𝗀𝗃 campaign. Okay, on and off, they do have a campaign, so you just fill it. That's all. Okay, now moving on very quickly. We are at the cryptocurrency market cap, currently is hovering around 1.93 trillion. Bitcoin right now is at 51.7, up about 19.9% in the last 7 days. Ethereum up about 5.2, 2.7K now. Any gainers, big gainers for the Dimension, yet again, the roll-up apps, right? So for those who got the airdrop, congratulations. Even I myself also got it. So 8.5, hitting higher even more. So this could be the next Celestia. Okay, the next Celestia, I think many people are actually buying BYM to stake. Then we have C network as well, similar, okay, 20% up. And then PIF network, a competitor of Chainlink, also up. Why? Because many people are buying PIF to stake under the PIF governance, okay, to continue to receive more airdrops. So these are the things that you need to take note. So many tokens, okay, that you can able to buy and stake to qualify for the airdrops. Okay, so all in all, it's looking quite bullish on the crypto market. Okay, don't see much losers for today. You can see not much, most of the coins are running. Let's look on to the cryptocurrency market cap. Now, you have any questions, feel free to put in the chat box and I will look into it. Now, first thing, we're going to look into the technical side on the total 3 crypto market cap. What we can see right now, the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is rallying. It is going up. And of course, the next resistance you might see is somewhere here at 671.27B. Okay, huge potential. I think this could rally even more. Okay, I think this rally could take all the way to April to the Bitcoin halving. You can see it's going up. Higher highs, higher lows, higher high again. It's trending towards the upside. Everything is looking quite bullish, quite steady. Okay, you can see here, everything is up. Looking on to the dominance. So BTC dominance is very important. Test the strength of BTC. So far, where are we right now? We're actually hovering towards the upside. You can see trend is creating higher highs, higher lows. Trend is breaking up. So if Bitcoin dominance is strengthening, then what is Ethereum right now? Right? So maybe Ethereum could take a breather as well. So what we can see right now, the next resistance will be 58%, 58.35. Okay, look at the weekly time frame, it's breaking up. Okay, everything is up. Now Ethereum against Bitcoin is actually downtrend. Okay, it's still below the middle band. It's still breaking down. Okay, so you can see Bitcoin is still strengthening for the time being. Now BTC now is at 51.9 and it's hitting higher and higher. So the next resistance you might see at 58.9 very soon. Very soon it's going to hit our all-time high. We're looking at this sentiment right now, very bullish. And we can see here the next pullback, maybe you might see a retest at 47.2. Okay, the next support here will be here. The resistance will be around 58.9. Now weekly, overall the trend is again about to create past the top B, creating a bullish momentum. So the previous resistance is here, 44.1. So all this you have to look into it here, this level here at 43, 44, 44K. Then daily trend also is up. Everything is up. Look at Ethereum, 2.7K. Next level, you will see somewhere around this level here, around 3.3. 3.3K is here. This is going to be a very exciting event. Or the 3K level will be next as well. Here, 3K or to 3.3. Okay, for Ethereum. Okay, it's a good time ahead, but again, have to be very cautious because what you can see here, on the fear and greed index, I think we are already exceeding the extreme greed level. Yesterday itself was extreme greed, you can see here. And then today is greed again. Okay, so you don't want to buy when the price is already up. Okay, so learn from the lesson from last cycle. Don't repeat the same mistake. You know, buy based on the dips. Okay, resale. Unfortunately, people like me don't have clue when to enter. Okay, yeah, of course, very good or not on when to enter is by referring on this fear and greed index. Okay, fear and greed index is a very good indicator to know. So you can see extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. There could be a buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. Okay, so during the bull market, you will expect greed and extreme greed to happen quite often. Okay, so this is quite common. And of course, I don't expect you to buy at the top, something like this. Okay, look at other coins right now. Everything is up now, you can see. 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, ADA, breaking up, about to break up again. Okay, all right, most of the coins are actually in the green zone now. All are profiting now, you can see. Right, we can see so many at the moment. Okay, and then what? For DOP, do we need to encrypt and decrypt all the test tokens? At the moment, you don't have to. So what you need to do under the steps for DOP Testnet, you can see all these steps. Okay, so the thing you need to do is under step 4. Once you claim your testnet asset, then here they will ask you to encrypt asset. I think you need to do once only, that's all. This one they will show you, they will guide you how to do it. Now you will practice encrypting assets with DOP. Okay, so yeah, you will have to do it once, and then step 6, send asset, your encrypted asset. Okay, step 7, decrypt asset again. Let's decrypt some of the asset that are encrypted in step 5. So you'll be learning along from step 1 all the way to step 7. Okay, so they'll teach you how to encrypt and decrypt. Very good testnet. Okay, it's free to do. Doesn't cost you any money, just your time. Okay, and please do complete the Galaxy Quest. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, that's how Manta company, they actually reward people who are doing the Galaxy Testnet, and OutLayer as well, rewarding people who do the testnet campaign. They reward quite a number of tokens compared to people who stake Celestial for the OutLayer. So these are the things that I want to share with you guys based on experience. Right? This is a very, very good thing to learn as well. All right, so far, any more questions? Any more questions that you want to ask? I think this is quite bullish right now. Okay, the market is actually quite bullish. Okay, so we can see the sentiment right now is really pushing towards the upside. Okay, so again, like I said, don't FOMO. Okay, never ever FOMO. Okay, so always buy based on the dips or buy when there's fear in the market. Right? Then coaching, yeah, definitely. I'm also heavily looking into coaching as well there. So yeah, I will come up with a proposal as well and the training materials. Okay, so after the CNY, most likely by end of February, yeah, I will message you on that. All right, guys, so I think everything is good. Let's look at one more. Let's look at Chainlink. What happened to Chainlink? So Chainlink now is at $20. So another oracle. Okay, so this is the last one. So this one, when I mentioned to you guys, since last year to accumulate, this is the whole year to accumulate. Accumulation zone. One whole year they're giving you so many chances from 1st of May 2022 all the way to 1st September 2023. About more than a year on this accumulation zone break. We finally break here. Okay, at 5.8 right now is what, $30. Huge. 2.5x, 155 times, 155%. Okay, and it's continuing higher. Okay, we have also Peak Network as well, which is also a data oracle. Peak Network, wow, 65 cents already. It's heading to a new all-time high. This is also another one, a competitor to Chainlink. Okay, it's doing quite well as well because why people are actually staking to qualify for the airdrop under Solana ecosystem. All right, so far overall it's very bullish. You might want to wait for a pullback. Pullback maybe somewhere around the 60 cent or the middle band here at 59 cent. All right, guys. So once again, thank you for your time.